Scorpio, welcome back to Gold Soul Tarot. This is your February reading. This applies to Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whatever placement that you could have Scorpio in. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are general messages. So, and cross watcher, this can apply vice versa. So let's get into it. This feels like the 1000th time I've tried to do your reading, and I think that's the energy that you're in. It's just a lot of starting and stopping. Whether it's you and you're starting and stopping because you feel like things need to be perfect before you can really execute something, or there's a lot of random bumps in the road that get in the way of what you're trying to start. All right, let's see. Yep, there you go. The Hangman in reverse. Funny enough, this came out like every other reading that I tried to do for you, and I was just like, this doesn't feel right. But this can be seen as being stuck in a rut. But I feel like this is you coming out of that. Maybe you've been very much stuck in your head, or there's been things that you've been thinking about doing or saying, and you've been in this place where you're kind of just stuck. You could have literally been just feeling very, I don't know, trapped. But it feels mentally. It doesn't feel like, you really being stuck in one place. But I think you're coming out of that. There's some sort of change in perspective or some sort of release happening. That might be what that starting and stopping is about. Let's see. Again, you could have Pisces in your chart. Maybe be dealing with someone who has Pisces in their chart. But the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So, if you're single, there could be the fact that somebody's been wanting to express themselves to you, or you've been wanting to express yourself to somebody, and there's been a issue of, again, like holding it in or not saying, not expressing, kind of keeping to, their self, or you keeping to yourself. I don't think it's going to be, I don't think that's forever thing, okay? Now, if this isn't that, there's things that you've been wanting to just say or do. Get moving, and now I think the ball gets rolling. Yep, see? King of Swords. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Whatever needs to be said is said. Whatever needs to be done is done. Ideas that you've been kind of sitting on or creating, working on, them being put out. Okay, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Six of Wands, see? Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Now, some of you, this could be the fact that there's been that starting and stopping because of a fear of not winning or not being victorious. And in the end, I think you are. You get what it is that you want. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. You get a fire in your chart. So don't doubt yourself. Really, don't doubt yourself. Even if there have been roadblocks, I think you get what you want. See? 10 of Wands. And that's a release of heavy burdens. Things that have been weighing you down. There's just this need to release it. Yeah. And I think it's what contributes to the winning. If it's things that need to be said, don't mince your words. Say what needs to be said. Don't hold back. I think people appreciate your honesty. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Okay? And then you have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Now the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, again, these can go either way, is seen as someone who has a lot of emotions but can hold them. Yes, they wear their heart on their sleeve, but sometimes it's hard to read. And this could, I don't know if this is you. This could be somebody else, okay? Yeah. Either you or whoever's been holding back finally says something, and it's very freeing, and either way you get what it is that you want. And I think you even find out that it's very mutual. There is no reason for concern here, okay? If this is a relationship that you're in, you might have been like thinking something or holding back something for the longest, thinking that your partner, whoever it is not going to be open to it, and they end up being open to it once you say whatever it is or do whatever it is. There's just a lot of doubt here, but I don't think there's any reason to doubt here. And then you see the devil at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn energy. Yeah, it's something you've been like constantly thinking about, kind of replaying the scenario in your head or how things are going to play out. You could have Capricorn in your chart, or maybe this person is Capricorn in their chart, but to the point of kind of being a little bit obsessive or neurotic about it, and there's really no reason to be. This can also be a very sexual card. So there could be this very sexual energy surrounding you, or if this is a relationship or connection here, okay? 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Yeah, see? Very much stuck in your head, thinking about a lot. Let's see. Let's clarify the Hangman in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, okay? So again, this could be you or this person who is very much stuck in their head or wanting to say something, or maybe you wanting to say something to someone else. Now, this could be the fact that there are ideas or things that could bring you abundance that you've been sitting on or keeping in your head and not expressing, and there's really this need to. But either way, in the end, it works out in your favor. So you end up being very abundant. You end up being in this really stable place. There's just this need to release. And I say that, and look, the 10 of Wands again. There's this need to release, kind of like not let these things weigh you down. I promise you, it's always the things that you try and keep in the most that end up eating away at you, that end up really weighing you down. And I think that's going to be released. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Knight of Swords, see? Yeah. There's definitely going to be some sort of communication that comes about. It could be very random. It could be that somebody like drunk text someone or drunk DM someone or whatever. They like do it while they're under the influence because, you know, liquid courage. Yeah. So don't be surprised if you get like a drunk text or a drunk DM, or you end up doing that. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Yeah, it could be like multiple people end up doing this to you at some point, where they end up messaging you how they feel randomly, and you're just like, what the hell? Or you do this to someone. They could have Gemini in their chart, maybe be a Gemini, or maybe a Gemini in your chart. But this is seen as harmony. Okay, so if there is a very specific relationship or connection that you're in, or, you know, that has not come in yet, there is going to be some random communication. But I think in the end, it turns out very well. And if you're already in this relationship, it's like someone's been wanting to say something surrounding the relationship and kind of being scared to, and they either get like drunk or something, or just finally randomly blurt it out. And then it's like, oh, well, you know, like there's no reason here to even worry. See, yeah, the 5 of Cups. Whoever it is in this 5 of Cups kind of maybe thinking of the times in the past where they said the thing or did the thing and it ended up being in the 5 of Cups, but not realizing there's more opportunity. It doesn't always end up that way, you know? Let's see. See? The Sun. It doesn't always end up that way. it actually ends up turning out better than you expected. Leo energy, you could have Leo in your chart, maybe be dealing with someone who has Leo in their chart. So it's like, in the end, you're like, damn, I was really worrying for no reason. It all ended up working out in my favor. Wow, I can't make this up. The Six of Wands over the Six of Wands. That's like ultimate victory to me. So that's just clarification of things go your way. You get what you want. You receive the win that you've been wanting. Okay? Really good, Scorpio. I think it's just you overthinking. See, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, manifestation. You get what you want. You have your way. If it's something you've been manifesting, whether it's a relationship, a new job, a change in location, you get your way. You get what you want. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands. Yep, see? The World. So it's like, all right, I released what needed to be released. And when I did that, everything that's been weighing heavy on me left too and opened up this new cycle. Really good reading, Scorpio. Really good reading. You get what you want. The Wheel of Fortune, see? I can't make it up. Two cards of cycles. So there's a lot of cycles being closed out now. And I have to say, the nodes switched into Taurus and the Scorpio axis. And I have to say, fixed placements, but especially Taurus and Scorpio, I think a lot of things start looking up for you if they haven't been. Things really start going in your favor. And there's no reason to doubt that at all. You got a lot of 10 cards here, and I said there's cycles being closed out. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Six of Swords, yeah. Moving on to calmer waters. This is also another card of travel or movement. Either someone could be traveling towards you or you traveling towards someone where there's a lot of feelings for them, or and it doesn't have to be a relation. This could be like a friendship. This could be like a family member. But this sort of traveling to, or them traveling towards you, or this sort of, if there was any sort of turmoil in the relationship or connection, friendship, whatever it is, things being smoothed out, Ooh, look at that Devil card. Again, Capricorn energy. And to me, right, it doesn't feel like that codependent, toxic, this feels like that very sexual energy. So this could be a connection, relationship, marriage, whatever it is, friendship, where at times it's very feisty. At times it's very deep. At times it almost feels like it borderlines that codependent energy, but I don't think it's exactly that, okay? I don't feel like it's that. It just feels like there's just really that very kind of controlling energy, possibly, and that's what you want to be careful of. You don't want to be so attached to something that you try to control it or, really manipulate how things go. That's really what it seems like here, okay? You have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which can be seen as a small author. It can be seen as somebody who's young or immature. But this feels like, it feels like there's a lot of people who, besides there's one connection here, there's a lot of people who want to just come in and try to express themselves to you. But again, it's not giving what you want it to give from certain people. Certain even job offers or business deals or anything like that. It's just like, you're giving me, Paige, this is, I don't want to say beneath me, but this is not what I was wanting. And with the King of Wands, it's very it's pretty adamant, because the King of Wands is a king or queen, that they don't give attention to things that they don't feel passionately about. Okay? And I think that's where you're at here. You don't want to give attention to anything that you're not passionate about. Ace of Swords, see? Yeah. There's a lot of communication coming in where I feel like people are kind of trying to tell you how they feel, or they're trying to connect with you. And there's a lot that you're just like, no, I'm not feeling it. Then you have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, Libra energy could have either in your chart, maybe dealing with someone who is either in their chart, but this can be seen as a mother figure, someone who's very nurturing, someone who's very abundant, stable, fertile. I feel like this is you birthing new ideas, though. Again, that's starting and stopping. You finally being able to put it out into the world, or do the thing, say the thing that you've been starting and stopping about. See? 3 of Wands. Sooner than you expect, too. Okay? Could be like 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months with that 3 of Wands. But other than that, I feel like this is a really good reading. Anything where you've been doubting, I don't feel like there's any reason to doubt it. If there's anything that you've been wanting to express, I don't think there's any reason that you shouldn't be able to, especially the fact we're out of Mercury retrograde. You know, some people like to not do certain things around then because they don't want that miscommunication, or they don't want it to end up something that in the long run it doesn't work out, because there's that energy around Mercury retrograde where people think, you know, if you start something now, it's going to probably backfire or fall apart. Not always, okay? So let's see, what does Scorpio need to focus on, or what are some themes that may come up? But there's a lot of abundance here. There's a lot of things turning in your favor. Wow. Again, the 6 of Wands, again, a lot of winning. A lot of getting your way, things going how you wanted. There could be a lot of money coming in. Focus on the winning, because I think that's really it here. 3 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy can be seen as working together, community, dating. If there is any sort of team thing that you end up having to do, or working together with people, I think things are very successful. Okay? Yeah, 9 of Wands. Now, besides that, this really feels like how you're feeling towards things that just you don't want it. You're not interested. And that's just guarded. Anything that I feel like immediately you're like, you get a gauge of what it is, you put that guard up. And I think rightfully so. Let's see. Awaken. I think that's the Chariot in this deck, which I think is Cancer energy. Let's see. Yep, Chariot, Cancer energy, fast-moving energy, like I said. Yeah, the starting and the stopping, from 0 to 100. You know, don't think that if you're in a rut right now, or you feel stuck, or, you know, you can't do or say what you need to do, it's not that way. You do it, okay? Say it. It says open, distill, silence, obliteration, disquieting momentum, no return, quantum leap. 6 pyramids display a colorful spectrum in the duality of black and white. Hold the eyes that merge towards the center of the card. The number 6 points to the 6 chakras that need to activate in order for the 7th to come alive and complete the order. There's a sense of being cornered, flanked, taken from all sides. The eyes are ever open and do not flinch. To awaken is to feel the inner eye open and to stay open. It is not as comfortable as an experience, despite the aspects of being pleasant. Awakening tears down illusions, delusions, marking our lives from pre to post. Nothing is quite the same. Awakening is not something you can wake up from. It is the pinnacle. So will often be a sense of disquiet, upset, and temporarily wishing for simplicity or ignorance. But there is no going back, and ultimately it is a true gift that leads us down the road to exactly where we need to be. Yeah. And I'm saying that with the Hangman in reverse. I think you could have gone through an awakening, but there's a lot of realizations here that help you to move forward to execute what you want to do, and really make you realize there might be things that you've been giving attention to that don't deserve your attention, or you're not even really interested anymore, or you're just not interested whatsoever. Okay. But again, I hope you like the reading. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and check out your moon, rising, and Venus. Peace.